This one strategy is making me $3,197 a week in easy passive income. And I'm going to show you exactly how I'm doing it. I'm going to break down how selling digital products through YouTube has become my go-to strategy for consistent passive income. So if you want to know how to create an income stream that works for you even while you're sleeping, then keep watching. First, let's talk about the core of this strategy, creating digital products. Digital products are like ebooks, courses, or templates that you can create once and sell over and over and over again without needing to manage shipping or inventory. And the key to creating a successful digital product that makes lots of sales is creating a digital product that solves a real problem for your audience. For example, one of my digital products sells for $49. And if I sell just 65 a week, I make $3,197. And the best part is I created that digital product months ago, but it continues to sell passively, bringing me in sales every single week. This is why digital products are perfect for passive income. Yes, of course, they require upfront effort, just like any other type of passive income stream. I have a lot of people say to me in the comments, well, this isn't passive income because it creates work. The stock market is 100% passive. That's just not true. You still have to work to get the money to put into the stock market, and you still have to actually know how to put your money into the stock market, and you have to know where to put it. There's still time upfront to create that passive income. I personally think there is no such thing as 100% passive income. You're always going to have to do work upfront, but I have found this to be the best and easiest form of passive income personally. And after you put in that upfront work, you can generate consistent passive income for yourself without needing to constantly work. For example, it was more work getting my business started and creating the digital products and growing the following. But now I don't have to work every single day. In fact, in the last month, I've taken about 3 weeks vacation. And yes, I still do work. I like to grow things and upkeep things and continue to grow my audience and my email list, which continues to grow my sales. But it really is a lot of passive income, and it allows me to have a lot of freedom in my life. For example, I took a week off to go to Washington Island to visit my best friend in Wisconsin. Then I took a week off to go to Vid Summit in Dallas. Then I took a week off for Balloon Fiesta here in Albuquerque, and my husband's parents came to town, and we spent a lot of time doing home projects, and I repotted 25 of my plants, and it was just so enjoyable, and I'm just really thankful for digital products and the passive income that they bring me. But again, in addition to there being work up front, you have to create a digital product that actually solves a problem. I get this question a lot where people say, well, what type of digital product sells the most? And it has nothing to do with the type of digital product. It has everything to do with you growing an audience, finding out what their number one most painful problem is, and then creating a digital product to solve that problem. And let's say their problem is they want to book more clients. Then you can ask yourself, is teaching that delivered best in an ebook? Is teaching that delivered best in a course? Is teaching that delivered best in a membership? It's totally up to you. And just remember that how many sales you get has nothing to do with the type of digital product and everything to do with the problem that your digital product solves. And if you want my full free on-demand training on how to grow your following, what digital product to create, and how to passively sell it, then go ahead and register for your free spot in the first link in the description below this video. Now that you know what digital products are and what creates a great digital product that sells, you obviously know that you're going to need traffic. You're going to need an audience to sell this digital product to. So let's talk about how YouTube plays a major role in driving traffic to your digital products so that you can make consistent passive sales. It's no secret that YouTube is an amazing platform, and the proof is right here on my channel. I have been creating 1 to 2 videos every single week for the last few years. I have put all of my social efforts into YouTube. I no longer really post to Instagram. I no longer really post to Facebook or LinkedIn or any of those platforms. I put all of my efforts into YouTube, and for good reason. I have tested it time and time again, and YouTube outperforms these platforms by a landslide. Not to mention, YouTube is an absolutely amazing platform because it allows you to reach a lot of people for free, but also get paid via the YouTube Partner Program just to create videos that you would want to create to grow your audience anyways. And by creating valuable content specific to your niche on YouTube, upload consistently, you're able to attract viewers to your videos and then in turn attract buyers for your digital products that you can help solve their problems through your digital product. For example, I create most of my videos around topics like digital products and YouTube. So this attracts the right people for me for my main product, which is a membership. And in my videos, I mention freebies for those people watching my videos that want to learn more. And in order to get those freebies, they're going to put in their name and email so we can deliver the freebie to their inbox. And in turn, they're getting on my email list so they can continue to get helpful emails from me and then eventually become invited to join my membership if they're interested. So let's say I have a YouTube video that gets 10,000 views and just 1% of those visitors buy my $59 a month membership. That's $5,900 in revenue from one video. And since it's a membership, it's recurring revenue. So that's $5,900 a month, every single month, because it's a recurring membership. And no, you do not need a huge following. Sometimes I have months where I only get maybe 1,000 views on my videos, and I am still bringing in around $20,000 to $30,000 a month in sales. It's less about how big your follower or subscriber count is, and it's more about the quality of views on your video and the quality of engagement on your videos. And if you look at my channel right now, I have around 30,000 subscribers and I'm making around $20,000 to $30,000 a month. So you don't need a huge following to make huge money. In fact, even when I had like 5,000 followers, I was making around $10,000 a month. So you just really don't need hundreds of thousands or millions. Of course, you can strive to get there. I'm going to strive to get there, and your sales will grow along the way, which is super cool. But don't think you have to wait until you have this huge audience in order to take action on selling your own digital products. For example, I have a student named Emily. She put out her first 4 videos, and within those first 4 videos, one of her videos got over 13,000 views. Now, we just did the math on that, on how much money you could make if 1% bought a $59 product. Just think about that. The amount of followers or subscribers you have doesn't actually affect the number of views you get on your videos. You can start getting good views within your first 4 videos, your first 8 videos, your first 10 videos. Obviously, we can't predict how soon that will be, but I can predict this. If you never put out videos, you can predict that you won't make any sales, right? So be sure to get started as soon as possible if you are wanting to make consistent passive income from digital products. And remember, the key is to consistently put out videos and then consistently mention your freebies in your videos, so that way you can move your email subscribers to digital product purchasers. And if you want to start growing on YouTube fast, then be sure to download my completely free YouTube script template. This is the exact YouTube script that I use to script all of my YouTube videos, and you can get this YouTube script template completely for free in the link in the description below this video. All right, now the next step in this strategy is all about building and nurturing your email list. This is going to be key for those consistent passive sales. Now, you might be thinking social media is the #1 asset you could have, but I am here to tell you that your email list is actually more important than your social following, even though, yes, you need both. You're going to need a social following to grow your email list, but your email list really is that important because it gives you a direct line of communication to your audience. And again, by offering freebies in your videos, you can encourage your YouTube viewers to get on your email list. So let's say you have a nutrition YouTube channel and you want to help people eat more whole foods. You could create a free download that's just 1-page PDF with a list of all the best whole foods that people should be eating. And in order for them to download it, they can put in their name and email to get on your email list, and then the freebie will be emailed to their inbox. This is exactly how you're going to turn your YouTube followers into email subscribers. And once they're on your email list, you can send out emails manually, or you can do what I like to do, where I like to write a bunch of emails at once and then schedule them for certain days. So for example, I have what's called a welcome email sequence. And when somebody joins my email list, they're going to get 1 email a day for the first 5 days. And those emails are going to tell my story. They're going to have helpful tips in them. And then the last 2 emails in that series are going to invite them to take action on something. It could be a free training. It could be to go to the checkout page of a digital product that they might be interested in buying, whatever call to action you want there to be. And then after the 5-day welcome sequence, I send about 1 to 2 emails per week, all completely pre-scheduled and automated. And I've actually built this up to be about 9 months worth of pre-scheduled automated emails. Now, I didn't do those all at once because that is a lot of emails, but I do add to it over time. I personally like to have everything scheduled so I can focus more on YouTube or have more free time instead of having to worry every single week about what kind of email should I send to my audience, right? Now, my email list has about about a 35% open rate on average, and sending out just one email can bring in $700 or way more than that. That is how important email marketing is. If you're still not sold on how important email marketing is for having access to your audience and selling your digital products, I want you to keep this statistic in mind. Email marketing is 40 times more effective at making sales than social media alone. So remember, growing your audience is important, but moving your audience to email subscribers is the most important thing you can do for growing your business, having a successful business long-term, and creating consistent passive sales from your digital products. Not to mention, who loves being sold a digital product directly on YouTube? Like if I was like, go buy my membership, blah, blah, blah. Nobody likes that. You're here for really useful, free information. So that's what I like to share. And then for those looking to learn more, I like to share my freebie. Then they get on my email list, they get even more freebies. Then after a while, I will invite them to join my membership. So as you can see, I am giving before I'm asking for the sale. And I really think that's key, especially with YouTube. So far we've talked about what makes a great digital product and that it needs to solve a problem. We've talked about how to grow your audience, why having an email list is so important, and even how to sell through automated emails. But one really important key piece that we haven't talked about yet is consistency. Because consistency is the key to making this strategy work long-term, which I don't know about you, but I'm in this long-term. I know that putting in the work up front means that I can make consistent sales for years to come. And consistency is everything when it comes to growing your YouTube channel, building your email list, and making sales with your digital products. Because here's the thing that a lot of people get wrong. You don't need to consistently create and sell new digital products. No, you just need to consistently continue promoting the digital product that you create. You really only need one, maybe two digital products max. I myself reached over $2 million a year with one digital product, and I can name a lot of other people who have done the same. It's more about creating a digital product that solves a problem and you proving that it sells and then consistently driving traffic to that product so it sells again and again and again versus creating more and more digital products. And this is good news because it's way less work. So as you can see, creating consistently valuable content on YouTube that consistently mentions your freebies to move your followers to email subscribers consistently, and then set up automated emails that consistently sell your digital products consistently. You get the point. So stay consistent with your content on YouTube, stay consistent with nurturing your email list, and that will help you get those elusive, consistent, passive sales. So there you have it. This is the exact strategy that is bringing me in around $3,197 per week right now by creating digital products, leveraging YouTube, building your email list, automating with email sequences, and staying consistent. This is exactly how you build a passive income stream that works for you. But now it's time for you to take action. My guess is you've watched a lot of YouTube videos like this and you want passive income, but maybe you haven't taken those first steps yet. So what is holding you back? It's time for you to take those first steps. Go ahead and register for my free on-demand training that's going to give you those steps in the very first link in the description below this video. And let me know in the comments below, what was your favorite tip from this video? I will reply to every single one. So now that you know the one strategy that's bringing me in around $3,197 a week right now, you might be wanting to learn the strategy that's brought me over $8 million in digital product sales to date. But how do you do that? Well, it all starts with watching this video next here, because when you pair what you just learned with what's in this video, it's going to be way more powerful. See you in the next video.